All right. We're going to keep watching The Broke Down Palace. Let's go. Not Broke Down Palace. The Bittersweet Motel. The Phish movie that I started. I can only watch like 15 more minutes right now, but we can like do it together.
Constant jamming and experimenting and being trailed across country by an adoring fan base that thinks its heroes can do no wrong. To be blunt, Phish could urinate in its fans' ears and tell them it's music. The fans, in turn, would be there with tape recorders to capture the moment. I think there's a lot of truth to that. If you're going to take a risk, sometimes you're going to play shit, you know? Mm-hmm. And somebody comes and they pay their $20 and you get up there and you play shit that one time. And then they're like, you know, well, this is terrible. These guys are urinating in the ears of the listeners and they're happily lapping it up. But I don't think our fans do happily lap it up. I think what happens is they get on the internet and talk about how it was a bad show, you know? Mm-hmm. Todd, did you make them read bad reviews in front of the camera too, or just me?
Just you.
So funny, of all the people. That was my interview, was reading horrible reviews of us.
What do you mean? You had some on file?
No, he brought them.
You brought bad reviews?
They were funny. They were funny ones.
Yeah. Like what?
Quite funny. Like, for instance, there was one that said, Phish is now able to urinate in the audiences of their listeners.
Oh yeah,
and,
in the ears.
I
think I remember that.
It said Phish is now able to urinate in the ears of their listeners, and everyone will scream and yell and
I remember that
and
one.
cheer. And this guy was really pissed. Yeah, and this guy was saying that was exactly what we were doing, urinating in the ears of the audience.
Oh, was that from Indiana?
Entertainment Weekly.
Oh, really?
Glad you don't read interviews.
It was funny because I was thinking about it. I was thinking, what an amazing job I have. You know, I get paid to urinate in people's ears. There's probably people in New York, you know, like high-priced hookers and stuff that get paid to do that too.
And they'll have to pay $22 to get their ears urinated in.
And I love doing it. I love doing it too, and I'm getting paid for it.
Okay.
Sometimes it's like critics, you know, what's the deal? It's like sometimes it's almost like they're offended by the fact that so many people would be enjoying something that they don't like. Maybe I can't know, you know, whether what I'm playing is shit or not, you know? But what am I supposed to do about that, you know? I mean, I think it's great. You know, and obviously the people in the audience do. The rest of that review, the guy says, you know, they want to be like the Grateful Dead, but they're not. You know, and the Grateful Dead did this. That's what the other guy said at the end of that article. I kept reading. You know, he's like, you know, well, the Grateful Dead had this. I'm not the Grateful Dead. I don't care if the Grateful Dead had that, you know? There's aspects of the Grateful Dead that I love. There's aspects of, you know, Boston that I loved. But that's who I am, you know? I'm a child of the 70s, and that's kind of the point with people trying to be, oh, I'm going to be the next Jimi Hendrix, I'm going to be the next Jerry Garcia, whatever. You're not. You're 20 years younger. You didn't grow up listening to Del McCrory. You didn't grow up listening to blues. You grew up, I did, I'm saying this about me, you know, going to a high school in New Jersey, you know, or, you know, in 8th grade, I was in New Jersey, going to the mall, you know, and listening to...
Hey, I like what he's saying there. He's like, just be who you are for your generation. You're not going to be Jerry Garcia. Be you. Use your unique experiences.
What was on at the mall, and then I had to search out for some kind of depth. The suburban white, you know, kid is part of history, whether you like it or not. Part of American music history. We are. Take it or leave it. You know, it's happening. So to those critics, I just have to say, if you don't like it, that's tough shit. You know, because it's too late. Here we come.
What are they going to play now? Okay, Waste. I like Waste.
Don't wanna be an actor pretending on the stage. Don't wanna be a writer with my thoughts out on the page. Don't wanna be a painter, 'cause everyone comes to look. Don't wanna be anything where my life's an open book. A dream, it's true, but I'd see it through.
Such a good song, actually.
If I could be,
wasting my time with you.
don't wanna be a farmer working in the sun. Don't wanna be an outlaw, always on the run. Don't wanna be a climber, reaching for the top. Don't wanna be anything where I don't know when to stop.
They did the whole thing in this movie.
A dream, it's true, but I'd see it through. If I could be,
Wasting my time with you.
so if I'm inside your head,
Don't believe the few I have read.
you'll see what I might have said. To
Therein, don't waste your time with me.
come waste
Your time with me.
come waste your time with me. Come waste your time with me. Come waste your time with me. Come waste your time.
It's interesting they put the whole song in the movie. This is my first time watching the movie, by the way. This was a fan request, like one of my viewers. They wanted me to watch Bittersweet Motel, so I already did part one, I think a week ago or something. And then I'm going to get through the whole movie, but I do it in pieces because it's really hard for me to sit still for 2 hours or whatever. This is like an hour and a half. Okay, let's keep going.
Something that's pointed out is, like, lyrically, people don't dig it or don't seem to get it, what's going on.
Right.
critically
I
speaking.
mean, that one I just completely disagree with, but
Yeah.
that's my opinion.
Yeah.
I think Tom's a genius. I think that, I mean, his lyrics to me are totally original. Like I said, he's got this weird way of looking at the world, and this is the thing about Tom's lyrics, you know. Like, we just wrote this one, and it's not, you know, we haven't done it live or anything. We just wrote this a couple weeks ago, and it's about this, like, waking up and having this idea, you know, when you're half asleep, and it's this image, you know, and you've got it, and then you come fully awake and you lose it. That's the kind of thing that Tom can write about. And there's tons of songs that he's written that are about those kind of things, you know. And I think probably people, maybe, you know, some critic who comes to a show and hears one line jump at him doesn't even realize that he's thinking on that level.
Yeah.
So that one, we just wrote. It goes like this. Let's see. Wait a minute. I gotta start again, but you can cut. It goes.
They didn't cut.
I can't describe the feeling when I'm in my bed asleep and then I wake up with a vision blurred and all my efforts are deterred to reconstruct this image lost.
I've never heard this one.
There's certain things my mind must do, and even though they're very few, the image glistens like a gem. Repairing is not one of them. So I'm awake, though in my mind the image that's so unrefined is calling to me from the deep, tempting me to fall asleep.
I love that guitar riff. Da-dun, dun, da-dun, da-dun.
If you are alone,
Cute harmony. Hi.
I want your heart beating close to mine, so close to mine. Where will you go?
What song is that?
Darling, I'll be home. So lonely. Begging on my knees. All I ask is please, please, love. Oh, yeah.
Let's go, guys.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Earlier, so we feel rebellious. Doing it earlier.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year, Brad.
Happy New Year.
I want to go to Madison Square Garden. I want to go for New Year's. I'm thinking about it. I want to go at least like for one of the 4 nights, but maybe like 4 of the 4 nights. I've never been to Madison Square Garden. I mean, I've walked by, but I don't live in the East Coast, so like I just have never been there. Like I've been to other venues. I mean, you know, it's a very famous venue. It's like basketball and stuff. They play there, whatever. So yeah, I'm getting through this movie slowly. It was a sponsored request. I've been enjoying it. I obviously already love Phish so much, so it's been nice to watch this old documentary about them. I decided just to do live stream. I was just like, I'll just live stream it, see who's around tonight. But I do want to get back to live streaming soon. Just in general, I was doing like Phish watch parties, but I'm happy to do anything. I game too. Like I play old Nintendo games like Turtles in Time. That's like a pretty good game. And what else? I have a master's paper. My final master's paper for my master's degree is due like really soon, like within a week, and then I have to present on September 12th or something. So I've just been really procrastinating. I mean, that's why I went on tour this summer to see Phish 9 times, well, since April, because I didn't want to do my master's paper, but now I have to do it. So it will definitely be done before I go to Hampton Coliseum to see Phish in Virginia at Hampton, September 19th. But in the meantime, I hope to just become more regular here on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. But my YouTube community is really special to me with my music reactions. But I'm happy to react to anything. So, like, I'm reacting to this movie, and I like it. I mean, it's sad to see that they're kind of like, you know, like Trey seems kind of on drugs and drunk and stuff in this. So it's kind of sad because this is before he took, like, the really downturn. But you can see that, like, it's a rock and roll lifestyle, right? And now I feel he's living, like, such the clean lifestyle, and he's doing so well. He's, like, doing so much better. So with that, I do have to sign off for now, but I do want to get through the rest of the movie. So if this time works for people in general, I'll like do another 15-minute segment. 59. I only have 9 shows, but if I can do another segment tomorrow, like another 15 to 20-minute segment in the movie, then we should be through it in no time because it's 30 minutes through of an hour 24. So I only need to do a few more sections of the movie. But I really liked how they did the entire Waste. I really like Waste, actually. I think it's really romantic. I know every Phish fan thought Waste was like the most like romantic song, whatever, but it actually is a really pretty song. I actually also like Leaves a lot. I like their romantic ballads. I think they're actually really nice. I even like Waiting in the Velvet Sea. I think it's so pretty. Anyway, so I've been publishing little short Phish covers on my social media. I might do a longer one. But, you know, like on Twitter and TikTok and YouTube Shorts, like little short little covers. So I have one of me singing Leaves and Waste and Carini and all sorts of random stuff. So if you can't find those, let me know because they're posted on some of my other social media, which is all linked to my link tree. But it's been really fun to kind of just get to know this band, fall in love with the music. I never expected that to be the outcome of when I first became viral in the Phish community by accident. Well, I didn't finish the master's paper yet, but I will. Someone just said, congrats on finishing. Well, I haven't finished. Well, soon I'll finish. You guys are delayed from what you see. So you guys see what, like, I don't know, 20 seconds after I record it. So anyway, I love you all, and if you want me to react to something, just put it in the request form. I'm actually catching up on my queue of my requests, so I'm almost done with all my paid requests, and then I'm even going back and sprinkling in some of my non-paid requests as I can do them. So if you're thinking of anything you want me to react to, I'd be happy to. Just put it in, like, certain, and be specific, like which exact performance, which song, you know, like if it's a Phish thing, tell me the exact link, put it in the YouTube. The YouTube reactions, like, I don't know why, but like Phish fans don't really care about my YouTube reactions, but like other bands' fans really care about my reactions. So that's why I really stopped doing Phish reactions, because the fan base just wasn't supporting me. I wasn't getting views or traction. So it's like, what's the point, you know? Plus, I love it. I mean, pretty much I'm always like, oh my God, I love it. You know, like I just fangirl over Trey and everybody. Obviously, I love Paige because he's a keyboardist like me. I love Mike Gordon because he wears cool clothes now. And I love Fishman because he's just badass. All right, everybody. I love you all. I will see you soon. Ooh, Big Cypress. I like Big Cypress. I wasn't there, but I've heard lots of stories about Big Cypress. And I'm strangely very attracted to men who attended Big Cypress because I feel like I have this thing for like Phish 1.0s because I'm so new. I really have this desire to have a boyfriend who is knowledgeable in Phish, who like is a super fan, who really knows the band. And that's kind of what I'm attracted to. It's like so weird, but like I kind of am like, oh, like were you at Big Cypress? It's like, were you at, you know, there's all those like famous shows from back in the day. So I'm like, well, if you weren't there, I don't know, like, we might not be the guy for me, you know? But I definitely like if you have like a lot of history with the band and know a lot. So, oh, you liked my Why Chalk Dust Torture Slaps? Okay, good. Not that many people watched it. So I was like, do I even need to continue in this series, you know?